Hey, loves. If you haven't heard about Anchor by Spotify, it's the easiest way to make a podcast with everything you need all in one place. All right, let me explain. So, Anchor has the tools that allow you to record and edit your podcast right from your phone or computer. How easy is that? When hosting on Anchor, you can distribute your podcast on listening platforms like Spotify, Apple, Podcast, and more, okay? It's everything you need to make a podcast in one place. And best of all, Anchor is totally free. Download the Anchor app or go to anchor.fm to get started, okay? I'm going to say this one more time. Download the Anchor app or go to Anchor, that's ANCHOR.FM to get started.
Hello, everybody. I'm trying to be enthusiastic, but this is my second recording, and I'm kind of upset because my first recording was really going really well, and the devil is really trying to be busy. But I can't say, but like I said, because y'all didn't hear the first recording. But anyways, like I was saying, from here on out in my episodes, I just want to put God first, and I want to include him in everything. So I just want to give thanks to God for using me as a vessel. I ask that he take full control of me to say what needed to be said to everyone who tunes in. And I'm grateful for his wisdom. I'm grateful for discernment. I'm just grateful for everything, okay? And I do this already on a daily, but this is just to, show people that, this is how I talk to God. This is how I kind of, express my gratitude to him on a daily. And for those who don't know how to express their gratitude to God, there's an example. You can take that, do what you want to do with it, okay? So, like I was saying, when I was a little girl, I used to be driven to the book of Job in the Bible. I probably never really got past the first 5 chapters, but lately I've been driven back to that book, okay? And I haven't finished yet, but I'm like almost halfway through, and it's definitely interesting, and I understand it, and I'm just gonna wait on God to give me clarity on when he wants me to, fully talk about it. But the reason I brought this up is because if you feel like you've been urged to pick up your Bible, if you've already been seeing signs of what book to look at or what chapter to tune into, then you should be tuning into it. See what is God trying to communicate with you, okay? Even if you don't believe in God. Because it's a higher source. So what is your higher source trying to communicate with you, okay? All right. So what was next, y'all? Okay, yeah. So I was in the car. Now I'm outside. So if you hear a car, that's just because I'm just doing this standing outside because I'm kind of over it. But I'm going to get this done. Oh, and this is my birthday, y'all. Today is my birthday. I said that in the first episode. Y'all gonna hear me referencing this first episode a lot because stop playing with me. But anyways, today is my birthday. I didn't do too much, but I'm thankful I did, get something big accomplished today, and I'm grateful for that, and I'm grateful for anything that I received today. And it was special, even though I had no intentions on it being special. So for that, I'm forever grateful. All right. And so when I first came outside, it was like clouds in the sky. You couldn't really see no stars, and it was raining, okay? So, after a while, I began to look up, and I saw that the rain had stopped, and the clouds had moved away, and the stars had came out, and the planes were just as flying, and they still flying now. Like, where's all these folks going? Because it's a lot of planes. I live in the country. Nowhere near no airport. Where is all these planes? But anyways, I'm gonna mind my business. But like I was saying, basically it's just clear skies. You know what I'm saying? Beautiful to look up at. The half moon got a pretty glow around it. It's just pretty now. And it wasn't like that at first. You could barely see the moon when I first came out. And the point is, just like in Me, Myself, and I, she said, after all the rain, you'll see the sun come out again, okay? Or even after a cloudy day, dark skies, the skies will clear, okay? You will overcome the obstacle. The breakthrough will come. You will persevere through any obstacle. You just have to keep going, okay? And you got to pick up yourself. You got to find motivation in yourself. You got to find faith in God and faith in yourself. You got to stand on it. If you talk about you really believe in God, do you think the devil is not the only one that sends you trials and tribulation? God will allow the devil to test you if you feel like you got so much free will and you want to do what you want to do with your life. Okay? So yes, just understand, like, if you have another day tomorrow, then it's not over. That's not it. The book isn't done being written, okay? Tomorrow's a new day. Anything can happen. Any type of blessing can happen. And this is how you should be thinking. You should be open and expecting miracles, expecting blessings, okay? Even when your physical don't reflect what you want or what your goals are, you still got to believe you can obtain it. You still got to believe and be grateful for what you have in the now before you can be blessed in the future. I was going to say present. but when you're blessed in the future. All right. And so another thing is blessings don't always happen when you expect them or when you want them to, but when you need them the most and when God sees you fit. And we also got to understand that time is an illusion. So say for instance, like I turned 27 today, so it's in God's eyes, I'm not saying I'm struggling for 27 years, but I'm just saying in God's eyes, he don't look at like it's been 27 years of this going on. It's been however long it took you to get some common sense to do right, get on the right path, stay faithful, and then I will give you some fruit. Because if God give you your fruit before you're ready for it, then you're not going to have no fruit for long, okay? That defeats the purpose, okay? When it's done by God, it's longevity, okay? And, I just hope you prefer to do things the right way. And it's just that simple. But anyways, like I said, it doesn't come always when you want or when you think. And it don't always happen the way you expect it to happen or the way you want it to happen. It don't always come in the box that you think it's going to come in, okay? That's why you need to be respectful to everybody. You need to be mindful to everybody. You need to treat everybody with the same respect and the same authority as you would want yourself to be treated, no matter what, because you just never know. Stop thinking you know everything. I don't even know who I'm talking to, but this is just what's led on my spirit to say, so I'm going to say it, okay? And just be open to receiving as well as being open to give. But if you're going to give, make sure you are giving. You're giving because you feel it in your soul to give. You're giving because it's a joy for you to give. It gave you excitement to give. Like it's a sense of loving to give if I have it to give. Don't do nothing in expectations, of wanting something in return or needing a get back. You know what I'm saying? But that's just the message. On the other episode, I went a little into something else, but I don't think I'm going to touch on that in this episode. What? I'm trying to see. What do I want to say? Because everything that I think about that I want to talk about it's like my intuition is saying, not now, not now, not now, not now, not that, not now. Literally not now. But I just wanted to be able to show up on my birthday and to just be able to drop some type of jewels. I do feel like the other episode was a little bit more entertaining, but this is where we are. This is what we got. They got interrupted, but I promise the main core messages is here, okay? The main facts is here. Make sure you are checking me out on TikTok at Life Coaching with Ty, YouTube at Life Coaching with Ty, Apple Podcasts at Life Coaching with Ty, Spotify at Life Coaching with Ty, Amazon Music at Life Coaching with Ty, anywhere you could think of at Life Coaching with Ty. And if you want to book a session, you can do so at www.coachbyty.com. That is www.coachbyty.com. And I am open to new clients currently, okay? Thank you so much to everybody that's tuning in from the different states to the different countries. I'm grateful. I'm just truly hoping that the information that you're receiving is being beneficial, because I enjoy showing up for you all, and I also enjoy waking up and seeing the progress that I make each day, and I'm truly grateful for that. Love and light to all. Be blessed. Take care of yourself. Be kind to others. Love yourself. Love others. Be mindful. Think before you speak. Take some deep breaths. Be calm, okay? Be gentle with yourself and others, okay? That's it. Another thing I want to speak on is, and I've spoke on this before, but pay attention to how people are treating you in your face, okay? Pay attention to how important you are. Pay attention to how much this person includes you on a genuine note, okay? Pay attention to how that person wants you and desire you, and make sure you're weighing it, or at least checking it off your list to see what you gonna tolerate and what you prefer. And if it's not adding up, then come on now. If it don't make dollars, it don't make sense. Not saying we're not talking about money, though. We're talking about values. We're talking about principles. We're talking about beliefs, okay? So if it doesn't add up to what you're standing for, then why are you doing it? Or why are you considering it, okay? So, just be wise. And it doesn't even have to be on an intimate level. It could be a friendship. It could be a family member. Like, just pay attention to how people treat you in your face. Like, people are telling you how they feel about you. Even the people around you with bad intentions, they're going to slip up. When you're a child of God, God is going to reveal them true intentions. It's up to you to use your discernment and your wisdom to see how you going to move about it. Is you going to do what's best for you, or you want to keep getting hurt and keep getting disappointed? Okay? When is you going to get tired? For somebody, you just need to pay attention. Pay attention to your surroundings. Like, life gives you signs. Like, God will tell you what's for you. You'll know what door to go to. Like, you just really need to just build a relationship with yourself and God. Okay? So, yes, just be mindful. People wear masks, okay? A smile, sometimes a smile ain't always a smile. And that's why you need discernment to know when that smile ain't a smile, and to know to still keep your composure and let that person behave the way they want to behave and do what they want to do, but you know better, so you do better. You get what I'm saying? A lot of times people make you feel like you crazy. Every time somebody tried to tell me I was crazy, I was right. I was never crazy. What I was on point. What I was accurate. What I was, like, I be so accurate sometimes that I scare myself, okay? Like, girl, sit down somewhere. And I say that to myself, like, I just be talking and I just like talking to my cousin mainly, and I just be like, yo, I literally just seen this in meditation, or I just thought about this, or I just talked about this, or I just prayed about this, and it just, you know what I'm saying, like, I'm in my season. I feel like I'm in a season where God is truly showing me that he's real, but, you know, due to me being on this spiritual walk, due to me being faithful, due to me, you know, just being Nas and standing up against everything that's been brought to bring me down. And so for somebody, you need to hear that. Like, if you are constantly going through up and down cycles, some folks need to go. You ain't learned your lesson in life. You still playing with life, and life gonna play even harder with you. Like, it's really just that simple. And it's not funny, but it's real. Okay? And we all know, I look at my age range, to the people that be tuning in, and to the age range that I'm reaching, baby, we all know we is old. When they say we is old, shout out to the 18 and up that's tuning in. I don't really have any listeners younger than that I can see from my statistics. But everybody that's tuning in, we know better, so we should do better. But like I said, if you are in life and those cycles are up and down, you get highs and then you get hit with lows, or you take one step forward, you get 5 steps back. When you in those type of seasons, what you first need to do, babe, you need to check your surroundings and see who needs to go. And you need to pay attention to how things happen in your life when you let certain people in. Like, life gonna tell you what is life is gonna tell you what is rejected. Okay, because it ain't gonna fit. And storms gonna come out of nowhere. You gonna be like, what the world? And it's just like, girl, open your eyes. Do you not see? Like, I had a moment. Okay, so, like I always say, y'all, I have not always been perfect, and I also have been led to get a little personal. I do want to share some things, but I just haven't gotten to it yet. But long story short is, there was one point in time in life when I had I had this Altima. It was great. And in that time of my life, I had a lot of people around me, whose intentions wasn't good for me, who were just trying to benefit from me, use me. Like, some of it was real, but like 88% of it was fake. Okay? And then the rest was a little genuine, you know. But long story short is, I wrecked that car, and when I wrecked that car, like, so much changed. It's like I wrecked that car, and then my mom had got sick, and she had to go in the hospital, and like, she found out she had COPD, and I think she had caught salmonella too, and so she was in the hospital at that time. And then I wasn't living with my parents at the time, and like, with her being sick, like, I was more driven. I basically had to be at home. I was trying to, you know, help out and stuff. And I had my own place, but I also had, like, people staying with me. Basically, I had a person with me, and that person had their own company. You get what I'm saying? But I had people staying with me, and, like I said, it wasn't genuine. And so, like I said, I was taken away from that place. I was taken away from them people. I ended up wrecking my car. I wanted to say something else, but like I said, I gotta look into some things and do some research before I really get up here and you know, really see, you know, how we can do this thing, how we can really talk. Like, let's talk. how can we talk? And so yeah. But yeah, basically when I wrecked that car and I had to go be there for my mom, it took me away from the situation. And I'm glad that it did take me away from the situation, because other things happened that I didn't need to be there for. And again, God showing up and blessing me. Even then, I definitely wasn't able to notice then how much God blessed me then. You get what I'm saying? Because sometimes we be expecting, a lot of people, especially if you feel like you living in poverty or you come from poverty, you feel like the biggest blessing is money. A lot of the times the bigger the blessing is money. But sometimes when you doing dumb stuff, and I'm gonna say dumb stuff because I was doing some dumb stuff, and now that I'm older, I see God saved me. Like, for me to be 27 and to be able to, apply for any job that I want to apply for, and, to have a clean record, to just be, reliable references, things of that sort, people that speak highly of you. Like, everybody have different sides to them, and I'll be honest, like I've had different sides to me, and with some of the things I've done in life, I'm too grateful, and I'll forever be grateful, because it's a lot of things God literally stepped in and saved me from. Okay, right now I'm 333 on the clock. So with that being said, like, with that being said, just pay attention. Like, pay attention to your surroundings and the blessings. The blessing can't always be financial, because we be having other things interfering with us. Sometimes people send bad energy towards you. You don't know what energy people are sending towards you. And when people do that, God has to work towards that too, okay? Because energy is real, okay? God saves you every day. Sometimes a car might be driving slow in front of you and you rushing. But if you already late, you just late. You get what I'm saying? But that car saved you from an accident. You get what I'm saying? Like, it's just so many things and so many ways that God can step in and guide you and help you and transform you. It's not always financial. And financial is not everything. Because what if the only thing you're praying for is money, and tomorrow the dollar is worth nothing? Then what? Okay? You win the lottery for $400 million, and tomorrow it's pointless. It can't do nothing for you. So do you get what I'm saying? Just make sure you want good intentions. You want to spread love. You want to be close to God. You want to be close to you. You want to be closer to yourself. Make sure it's deeper than material and financial gain, okay? That's not what it's all about, okay? Make sure you really want to help. Make sure you really want to heal. Make sure you really want to guide. Make sure you really want to protect. No matter what you're signing up for, just make sure that you really want to do it, okay? Just do me that favor. Just do me that favor, okay? So, and pay attention. And if when it resonate, you gonna know when it's for you. You gonna know when the message for you, because it's gonna make sense. You gonna start reflecting, and you gonna be like, when I was around this person, this happened. Okay, and especially when stuff start happening back to back. Oh, baby, when stuff start happening back to back, I'm talking, if it's like bad news after bad news, or just something crazy after something crazy. Distance, okay? Solitude is how you really heal. When you start going within and you start getting to yourself, that is how you truly heal, okay? Thank you all for tuning in. I know this portion wasn't even supposed to have been this long, but I was led to come back, and I had to double back for y'all. And this is just what it's going to be. But thank you for tuning in. Love and light to all. Bye.